Yo guys, what is going on? We are back today with some more shiny hunting for the Tandemaus. How are you doing today, a Poke Gamer? Hope you're having a nice day, my mans. We got an announcement of Vanillite Community Day in April, which I personally pretty happy with, because I still need 3 shinies. I don't know why. I got a lot of for shinies, but Vanillite just never happened. How many Vanillite have I shiny checked in this game? Unova. Vanillite. I've not even clicked on 500 Vanillite in this game, so no wonder I don't have a shiny yet, but dang. You had 2 tests today and so many more this week, I assume? Oof. Yup. I don't have tests this year, which... yay? I do have like a billion assignments, but I don't have tests. I don't know which one I'd rather have, a billion assignments or a couple of tests. This week. Shouldn't you be studying that right now instead of, watching some random guy look for some tiny, barely different colored mice? Whatever. Pokemon Go send me notification. Your Pokemon battled hard and has returned to you. Thanks, Niantic. I needed that information so badly, you do not even know. Why do I have notifications on for that on my second phone? The freak? Okay, that's yeah. Cool. I did not need that info. I was good without it. But yeah, I don't know, Vanillite Com Day, I am excited. Unfortunately Vanillite sucks. Like, in almost every way imaginable. Do I still need any sizes for Vanillite? Do I need a hundo? Is there anything that I need other than the shinies? I do need the hundo, and I do need a large. And the shiny, of course. So I guess that's something I can hunt down during the Com Day. Yeah. I love walking into a Tandemaus on the first 4 minutes of stream. Oops. Also, I caught a rank 48 Lapras today, so if I do decide to participate in the Pokemon Go tournament later in May, I have a Lapras to bring now, which is really nice. Hey, hello there, Mr. Me. How are you doing today, my man? Hope you're having a nice day. Ugh, yawns. You're doing good? Nice. You're doing good, Ethan. Why are you doing so good? I'm doing okay. I got home from school today at like 4:30. Like, that's the earliest I've ever gotten home on a Tuesday from school. The heck? You're preparing for a chess game instead of for tests. Understandable. How much? What do you mean with preparing for a chess game? Like, is it like a big chess game or like? What do you mean preparing for a chess game? Doing super good because I've heard of the upcoming Com Days and I'm like, oh dude, me too! Yes! Vanillish. I still need that shiny 3 times. Like, I've gotten a lot of for shinies, but for some reason I need like so many more Vanillite, Gothita, and Solosis. And just being able to stripe off Vanillite is really nice. Rumors say we got Palmy Day in May as well as a Machop Classic. Ooh, both of those are really not bad. I need all sizes for Vanillish as well. I got tiny. Still need large though. Travel against the people I go up against. Ah, interesting. Good luck. I played chess for a while. I'm quite good at chess, but I never prepared for any matches. Like, I rarely play chess at home. I mean, I guess nowadays you can prepare for a checkers match by playing online. I don't. First of all, checkers is a lot less played. Did I say chess? I meant checkers. I played checkers. I don't know what I just said. But I played checkers. But yeah, I don't know. You can probably play it online. I don't know where though. Is it June week at Jangma? Or I think so. Probably. I don't know. Just Google when we got Gumi Conde, Dino Conde, Axu Conde. I think they're all June, yeah. So I guess we already know the most upcoming Condes. Palmy Conde though is interesting, because they very rarely do new shinies on Conde anymore. That's not true, they actually do that from time to time, quite oftenly. Last year, we had like 5 of the Condes being new shinies. So, yeah, Palmy Conde actually makes sense. Now, how do we all think about a Honedge Conde? I'm pretty sure with the GoFest announcements, every Kalos Pokemon can be shiny apart from regionals, apart from Honedge, because Honedge is not in the game yet. Yo, Archie Bang, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. How are you doing, my man? How are you doing? But yeah, I don't know, Honedge Conde, I feel like it could happen, but maybe not. You're doing good, nice. I'm doing good, a bit tired after. Tuesday's usually a long school day. Today was rather short, but still long. Today apparently was just freaking presentation day. Because I had 4 subjects and 2 1-hour subjects and 2 2-hour subjects. And the 2-hour subjects, it was just presentations. Like, what the heck? If only Scarlet and Violet had actual shiny sparkles on the overworld, that would be great. So yeah, I don't know, today, to be honest, even if it's not presentation day, school just feels useless most of the time. I don't know. It's only 1 day a week and only like 11 more times? 10 more times, I think. Ooh. This year in Pogo for Conde is actually pretty good so far, including the upcoming ones. Is this year's Conde good so far? I really don't remember. Hydrate. Oh, my water bottle is empty. Let me refill the water bottle. Be right back. Yo, Hexablades. How are you doing, my man? Hope you're having a nice day. Just got back from school. Nice, nice. Great hydrate. I was actually kind of thirsty. Appreciate it. I just... running up and down the stairs does tire me a little bit, at least. Whew. We got Ralts Classic, Total Classic, Paldea starters with Carablast and Shelmet Dual Condes. You know, Sprigatito, I mean, other than new shiny, obviously, haha starter. Sprigatito Comnite is pretty, mid, as it's pretty useless. The others, apart from Carbloss and Shellmont, were pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, fair. Hunting Shiny Zoro on my third sandwich. Ooh. I think I got Zoro on my first sandwich, but admittedly I did get pretty lucky with it, so... Maybe second sandwich. I got Zoro rather quickly for, a Zoro hunt. Just my number 3. Ah. I'm sure you'll get it before not too long. Yeah, Sprigatito Comnite was just for the shinies and not much else. Fuecoco, at least in specific metas, is really good. Not the current one, but in certain metas, Fuecoco is really good. Low battery. Oh. Charge. I don't know, Totodile is good in the metas. Gardevoir is good as a PvE attacker. So, yeah, I don't know. Every single Fuecoco I called it awful IVs. I got a rank 1 Fuecoco, I think. I'm pretty sure. So, I'll take it. Yo, Bob, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Timmermans? You got yours in 5 Exoblades. Pokegamer spent 7 hours hunting his Suizorua on Outbreak. Ooh, I have yet to hunt his Suizorua shiny. It'll probably happen this year. At some point, I think. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Vanillite community today is gonna be very... It's worse than Sprigatito Comnite. Because it has no competitive relevance at all. It sucks in every way. And some people already have all of it shiny. I don't. I'm happy with it. But for the greater good, I can acknowledge that Vanillite is not the best community day ever. But yeah, I do still need it, so I'll take it. I mean, to be fair, Vanillite has ever only been globally shiny boosted once. And that was during a Go Fest. So, you know. Articuno on LGBE, you're at 355. That's pretty fast for one day. I don't do that many encounters in a day. I don't hunt that much in a day either, but that's nice. I've also kind of figured out that setting up the Shaman hunt for Platinum is a lot harder than I first thought. It's really annoying, actually, so... Why is the DN exploit actually hard to execute in Gen 4? I don't know. I don't like it. It's about 2 days. I try to do 150 minimum a day. Yeah, I basically do something like that as well. Ish. I don't know, it depends on the hunt and the system and stuff. Like, I'll be hunting Tornadus and Thunderous at some point again. Those, I'm gonna hunt them in Auras, so their resets will actually be pretty slow. It's either hunt them in Auras or hunt them in the Ultra... Why did the showcases end on Tuesday? I got first twice in the showcases. Why did the showcases end on Tuesday? Shouldn't showcases end on Wednesday? I'm not complaining, I got first twice, I'll take it, hell yeah. 3700 dust, a star piece, a magnetic lure, a mousy lure, 6 balls, a super incubator, and 21k XP. Nice. If it's weekend, then I'll get a lot of extra encounters for it, for sure. Yeah, fair. Are we hoping for champions to allow home to have Helldimes or not? No, we're hoping for that not to happen. I'm not ready to shiny out another 17 Arceus. Not ready at all. Oh, that sounds horrible. Can I give life-changing advice? Sure, Bob. Try your best. YouTube has had a thumbnail for the stream, and I actually really like it. Ooh. I don't know. The thumbnails, in my opinion, is okay. It just lacks... I don't know. It lacks highlights. It's all a bit too flat. And I tried to highlight the Tandemaus, but for some reason the PNG of the Tandemaus that I have is a terrible PNG with random pixels everywhere. So actually highlighting it is really hard and annoying. Sorry. I don't know. It's an okay thumbnail. Not my favorite ever. We're probably going to be using this thumbnail for like a while, you know, until we get shiny Tandemaus. Never eat more than 2 times a day. I don't think I have eaten 2 times a day or less in like years. Actual years. I can't do that. I will starve. No, I won't, of course, but it could change your life, but not in a good way. Yeah, exactly. No, I eat 3 meals a day and sometimes a little snack in between, you know. Like, eating twice a day, so that sounds like torture. Sure, it's normal for some people, but no, not for me. I didn't know there were this many Tandemaus in this graph is right here. I was not aware. I mean, as long as I don't spawn them, it doesn't really matter. You need to make the 500 resets tonight. Alright, good luck. There's this entire huge section over here that has Tandemaus spawning. I didn't know that. Is this a better place to look for them? They are very scattered. I don't like it too much. I think I'd rather go back into the pit. The Tandemaus pit. At least they're pretty clustered together here. Within the confines. Oh, we got it before 500, that'd be nice. Also, we're getting shiny Pokemon cards in 3 days. Yippee! I have like 300 hourglasses saved up in TCG Pocket for the new set. Ooh, I'm gonna be pulling some cards. Let's see how many shinies we can get tomorrow, you know. I wonder how hard it'll be to get shinies, actually. Hello, can I claim my gift? Who wonder picked me? Why would you wonder pick on... I didn't get anything today. Why? Who used a wonder pick on me? Bruh. Freaking, like, not a skill issue, just a full-on brain issue. Just wasting your wonder pick energy, right. Like, I've not pulled anything higher than a 2-star today. Or 2 diamond. I mean, 2-star would be insane, obviously. Is there anything interesting in Wonder Pick right now? Doesn't look like it. No. Maybe they saw your famous streamer and wanted your cards. Yes, no, definitely. The odds of them randomly finding me in Wonder Pick and knowing about my existence is so incredibly small that I don't think that happens at all. Ugh. How many hourglasses do I have? I have 260 hourglasses. So once the new set drops, I can at least get 20 pulls immediately. Oh, I'm ready for the new set. I don't even know about your existence. Sure you don't, Bob. Also, for the people that haven't been looking at my Discord, I finally got a response from the Pokemon Company about the upcoming event and privacy. So, for the people that don't know, I asked the Pokemon Company a question about privacy during in-person events that I want to attend. But there's a certain thing that says, you know, something, and I asked them about it. Asked them, oh, could you explain to me how this works? And you know what their response was? The response, oh, the event already happened. Us responding doesn't matter anymore. You could at least answer the damn question for future events? Like, that was so weird, bro. I don't know, that was cringe. Ooh, somebody in the Discord got a shiny Heatran and Pogo. Very nice. Well, I don't know. I sent a reply back to them like, could you at least answer the question for future events? Also, I am very confident I can still sign up. Like, I'm pretty sure the sign-up study is open till 7th of May. So I don't know why they just closed the ticket like that. Like, what? Also, it took them 5 days to respond for them to not answer my question. Like, definitely a company of all time. I'm also trying to get a response of a company that screwed me with a terrible TV. How? Did a company screw you with a terrible TV? I love how using the aim button zooms you out instead of in. Like, who came up with that? Makes no sense. Should zoom in, I feel like, but maybe that's just me. They're both stings. Its name is HexCorp. Well, first of all, I mean, if you're buying something from HexCorp, then I've never heard of that before, so. I suppose they could scam you. Shiny in the next 30 seconds. Okay. You got a wish list you want to see for the Gen 10 games? No. I do not. Megas and performance. Those are my wishes, I guess. And less shiny looks. But like, I know that is useless to wish. You heard about the new Mega being leaked? No. So let's not talk about that in the stream, you know, leaks of the upcoming game. Oh, dude, I swear to God, I'm gonna get hay fever again, bro. I love hay fever, bro. As I was trying to find a shiny Zoro, I found a shiny Mercury. Do I save? That's completely up to you. For me personally, if I didn't have Murkrow yet, I would catch it. If you already have Murkrow though, then I would personally not do it. That's how I would do it. It has passed 30 seconds, yeah. Unfortunate, bro. I did not get a shiny. I mean, so far, we've done 2 Tandemaus Tuesdays and got 2 shinies. We've gotten 1 shiny every Tandemaus Tuesday so far, so I wouldn't be surprised if that continues the way that it is. I don't know if that's a good speed or not. Like, 1.5 hours per shiny Tandemaus, I feel like that's a bit slow. But maybe not. Like, I don't really know how many encounters I check during a stream. I could keep track, but like, that doesn't sound fun. That sounds like a whole lot of effort that I do not want to put in, you know? No play Spotlight Hour? No. All I needed in terms of Q to fly was a hundo, and I'm not gonna play Spotlight Hour for a hundo. That's just cringe in my opinion. Like, you can catch like 500 Pokemon tops. Those of there being a hundo in there is like 1 in 8, so I'm good. I think my eye's getting another infection. How, Bob? What are you doing to your eyes, my man? I don't know, next month I'm pretty sure only has like 1 interesting Spotlight Hour, right? And it's Morlul. The question is, how do I play Mortal Spotlight Hour? Do I double account for double the shiny checks, or do I single account and quick catch all of them for the Stardust? Crit Quartz? Yeah, nice. I mean, I only crit catch Pokemon. I don't remember the last time in Scarlet and Violet I did not crit catch something. That could definitely be the reason, Bob. Maybe you get a haircut. I don't know. Hold on. What spotlight hours do we have? I think we start with Meditite. Niantic! Tyrogue has already had a hatch day! Why are we getting another? There are so many babies that have not had a hatch day! What the frick? I'm so done with this company, man. Oh my god! What can they do? That is actually frustrating. The last 2 hatch days are Pokemon that have had egg events. Niantic! What the frick? Tyrogue has had a Catch Mastery event. Elekid and Magby have had community days. Where's the Igglybuff hatch day? Hello? What? I don't understand. I have like 4 shiny Tyrogue because they're so common in eggs. Where's my Igglybuff hatch day? Why not? Why Tyrogue? I don't... This company, man. Oh... Like... That's just embarrassing, bro. Jeez. I was excited for getting a new shiny baby, you know. If it was Badoo or Chingling, you know, I'd be like, alright, I understand it, I already have them, but other people don't. But it's Tyrogue! Tyrogue already had an event! We don't need another one! Ah! Did they tweet about this? Because I have not seen that tweet if they tweeted about it. I read it on LeakDoc right now. What date? April 6th. The day after Mega and Ordinary Day. Well, I know what event I'm not playing. Well, I mean, good thing that there's a weekend with 2 events, but only one of the events is interesting and the other event kinda is like garbage. Niantic, like, man, I can't wait for Scopely to run the game, because Niantic sucks. Like, I can hardly imagine Scopely ruining the game more than Niantic. Like, that is actually hard, I think. Your rating? Oh, raging is making me lag. That's not how that works, but I like Squirtle. Yeah. Anyway, we have Spotlight Hours of Meditite, Fomantis, Morlul, Abra. Wow. Well, I need Morlul for both the Stardust and the Shinies. I think I'm gonna care more about the... Oh, I just realized something. Wait. During the Morlul Spotlight Hour, I want to use both Palkia's and Kyurem's Adventure Effect. This is a question, I don't actually think it works now that I think about it. If I use Palkia and Kyurem's Adventure Effect, and then use Dialga's Adventure Effect, will I, for cheaper, be able to use multiple Adventure Effects at once if I use Dialga afterwards as well? Or is that not how that works? If I would run Pogo, would it be better or worse? Or worse, Bob? Like, oh, who actually made the decision for Tyrogue? Like, what? Like, among hatch days are events that make massive money for Niantic because the amount of incubators that players have to buy. And then you do Tyrogue, which like 70% of the community is not gonna play. Like, I don't understand the company, man. I don't. I do not. Like, times like this, I'm happy that Pokemon Go is being sold. I don't know, if I'm not gonna hatch Tyrogue, then let me at least work on my Tyrogue. You will run Pokemon Go? No. I think I'm good. I mean, I think I'd be better at decision making than Niantic, for sure. But that's not a hard thing to do, I don't think. I'm just gonna put a random emote, so please don't ask. Right. Right. Pogo being sold, bro, has not been on the internet in the past weeks. The frick is that? I asked, I know he told me not to, but I'm sorry. Couldn't help myself. Bob has been living under a rock. Okay, I'm gonna have to attend my buddies again. 6 days. 6 days I should have 21 new best buddies. Maybe 7. But I'm getting close to my next 21 best buddies. I've just been on FNAF videos on YouTube. No Pokemon Go. Well, skill issue. But like, it's not just YouTube, it's every social media, including my Discord. I'm sure people talked about it in my Discord. There's no way they didn't. It's everywhere on the internet, not just on YouTube. I only read things in shinies? Well, I mean, then maybe you shouldn't act surprised when big news comes out. If you know, don't watch the news. Like, I don't know, I don't watch the news, and every day there are so many things that Donald Trump does that I'm just like, yeah, you know what, I'm not even gonna act surprised, because I'm just not. You know? I swear to God, you'll be so much more happier if you don't watch world news. Just be oblivious. Okay, that probably doesn't work if everybody does that, but I don't know. When spring break starts, I will get to hunting. Once spring break starts, why can't you start hunting already? Why aren't you shiny hunting right now, if I may ask? Just genuine question. Why aren't you shiny hunting right now? Tests? You are watching a YouTube stream, Bob. What do you mean, tests? Do not tell me you are studying while watching this stream. What? Break? I studied for hours, man, and you can't shiny hunt in your break? Yo, NBA445H. Thank you so much for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. How are you doing today, my man? Have a good point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Playing Pokerogue? I think the Pokerogue channel still exists in my Discord. I'm not sure. True them damn tests. Those Pokemon ain't gonna shine by themselves, exactly. You know, like, I'm pretty busy with my school stuff right now. But, like, I'm making time for streams. I don't care. I will stream, because I enjoy that a lot more than school. And the sounds were off. Alright, that sounds one for today. I mean, look, let's be honest. I'm probably not going to find a shiny today. But I get... Or, okay, not a new shiny today. I hope I can find at least one shiny today. If it's not a new one, that's fine. One thing you said was right, the Pokemon ain't gonna shine. Yeah, I mean, if you... excuse me, I'm tired, man. If you don't shiny hunt, Bob, then yeah, the shinies ain't gonna shine. You know, there's a little bit of effort required to put into it in order to actually get the shinies. And now, okay, I know that when you shiny hunt, you'll probably still not get the shinies. I know how bad your luck is. But, like, if you don't try, then you will never succeed. One day. One day. To be fair, Bob does notoriously have some bad shiny luck, especially in Pokemon Quest. I will admit that, but like if you don't get the encounters, then you can't get the shiny, you know? No. Also, I don't know if anybody here plays Fortnite, but we got OG Season 3 back, baby! And we have a Season 4 freaking... Bro, I checked out the new Battle Pass for OG Season 3. The first thing I noticed was the Season 4 loading screen in my Season 3 Battle Pass. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have a need with 1,000 arrows. What do you mean a need with 1,000 arrows? Oh, you're playing Pokerogue. Oh, yeah. I haven't played Pokerogue in so long, man. Where did my pick go? Did my pick disappear? My sandwich has no pick. What? Interesting. Oh, you have a Beedrill with 1,000 arrows. Ah. Is it a fused Beedrill, or how else does it know? Does it just know 1,000 arrows is egg move? Would be funny, to be fair. Remember your first vid that got like 4K views? Pokerogue. Oh yeah. No. I got like... Did I get... I don't know. Yeah, the first 3 Pokerogue videos I made got a hell of views, and then all of the next one did not get any views anymore, so now I stopped it. Egg move 1,000 arrows? That's crazy. Just got an Oreo ice cream sandwich. Fits the ice type theme from my Articuno. Fair. Oreo ice cream sandwich. I don't know, man. I am a very interesting guy when it comes to food. Dice is surprisingly not here. Even though it's an evening stream. I was expecting him to be here, but... Dice can confirm that I am indeed a very odd person when it comes to food. Yeah. Orticunos, yes. Oreos to me do not look tasty. They look like toothpaste. That's just me probably. Like an Oreo ice cream sandwich, I can envision it and it just looks disgusting. I don't know. Y'all can have your ice cream sandwiches. I do not need them. I am good without them, I think. No, but I'll go buy another one right away. Except Blaze, are you even from the UK? You're not, right? You're from America. You first have to, travel to another continent if you want to get Mr. Me's ice cream sandwich. Archie's in the UK. Maybe, yeah, Mr. Me, you can deliver Archie a Oreo ice cream sandwich. But I think getting one for Hexablaze is gonna be a bit hard. You're good? Ah. Fair enough. Oreo sandwich for everyone. You're gonna stick the ham sandwiches? Now that sounds a lot more tasty to me than Oreo's ice cream sandwiches. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of ham, still sounds better than an Oreo ice cream sandwich. You got a lot of traveling to do. I don't know, come to Paris this summer. Well, tickets have been sold out. I think tickets are gonna go on resale. Cucumber sandwich sounds gross. That's just gonna be a soppy mess. Ugh. No, that sounds gross to me. I'd probably still rather eat that than the Oreo ice cream sandwich, but ugh. You want a cucumber sandwich? What the heck? Man, I just put that sausage on that sandwich. Or the peanut butter. Well, y'all put it on your sandwich, man. I won't be able to go to any holidays this year, but maybe next year I'll come to Girlfest. We'll see, we'll see. Bacon? Now, bacon is an understandable topping to put on your sandwich. Not for me personally, but I understand it, you know. Nah, bacon to me personally doesn't belong on a sandwich, but it's better than whatever the frig y'all put it on. For me, I like to put chicken on my sandwich. It's again an understandable one. But not cucumber, not freaking Oreo ice cream. Lettuce? Lettuce is also, I think, an understandable one. Maybe just lettuce? Nothing else on the sandwich? That's a bit weird in my opinion. I don't know. It's tasty chicken. Yeah. I don't know. I personally do not put chicken on my sandwich. Like I said, the only sandwich I put on my... the only topping I put on my sandwich is sausage or peanut butter. I'm a very picky eater. It's crazy. I also like to put steak. I don't know why. Steak on a sandwich. That just sounds... I don't know. I personally do not like steak. But like, if I were to eat steak, I would like to eat it just, you know, separately from bread. Preferably, probably. I don't know. Lettuce is so good. It makes it nice and crunchy. But like, just lettuce? Like, if you put lettuce with something else, then I understand, but... Do you know what shiny Tandemaus looks like? Yes, it's on my desk. It's standing... Oh, right there. Well, it's a mouse hold, but... Same shiny. Action Blaze making these Paldea ice sandwiches. Yes. No, I do love my sandwiches with 6 tofu, 3 tomato, 3 onions, and 3 green bell peppers, and a hamburger. Those sandwiches are great. Those make the shiny Tandemaus appear. But some sort of meanness. Now, that I understand. Again, I would never put lettuce on any sandwich. I don't eat lettuce, really. But, like, if other people do that, like, I understand, you know? Like, putting all onions. Oh, I love making my, what is it, poison sandwich with freaking 9 tomato slices. My favorite. You prefer raw wraps? Well, you do you, Pokegamer. That ain't for me. I like when my sandwich gives me encounter power 3. Exactly. Imagine not making an encounter power sparkling power 3 sandwich. With probably mine always have tidal power. I don't know why. Probably the specific type of sandwich I make. Can someone do some 5 stars with me? I need some herbs. Good luck. This is the only hunt I'll probably do in this game anymore that requires Herba Mystica, and, well, I have Herba Mystica, so I'm good. I watered it on a shiny Murkrow. Oh, wasted it on a shiny Murkrow, yeah. Well, just grab your Iron Hands that is Eevee Ivy trained with Drain Punch, Terra Fighting, level 100, and Belly Drum with a, what is it, a booster capsule as held item. You can solo most 5-star raids. Something that is very appetizing is 3 lettuce, 1 pickle, and 1 cucumber. I don't know if you're being serious or not. Like, this definitely sounds like a Paldea sandwich. I don't know. What didn't you be thinking for the Murkrow? I think shy. Shy is not a nature. Timid or modest is a nature, but shy is not a nature. I always go hardy. Hardy's always my guess for natures. I'm not lying, I just like veggies. It's fair, I don't mind veggies, but not on a freaking sandwich. It's series with no mark. Oof. Shy nature. Well, I mean, shy people can be serious, but... Begging for home to give held items, Arceus and Silvally, here we come. No. You know what, Pokegamer? How about this? If I remember, if we get held items, in Pokemon Home for Pokemon Champions. Let me just time you out for a week or something. Because you just manifested that into existence. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't think Pokemon Home is built for that. If it's the case, can we transfer Shiny Genesect from Pogo to the main games? Probably not, because that would make an influx of Genesect held items. I don't know. No! I don't think we're getting held items in Pokemon Home because of Pokemon Champions. I think that'd be weird. Like, maybe in the successor of Pokemon Home, that's possible. Well, we already know that Pokemon Champions is going to be compatible with Pokemon Home. I don't think we're ever going to need a successor to Pokemon Home anymore either. Like, Pokemon Bank very obviously was a 3DS title, but I feel like Pokemon Home can be ported to future devices, and I don't think we really need to ever... Like, we don't ever need a new Pokemon storage game. I think Pokemon Home is just a final version. Not gonna lie, you're my favorite streamer. Well, then you better hope that held items do not get added, or you'll be muted for a week, or join the YouTube streams. In most likeliness, you know, by the time Pokemon Champions releases, I will have completely forgotten about this. So, even if it does happen, I'll probably just not remember. But I appreciate you saying that I'm your favorite streamer. I don't know, how much longer for Legends ZA? It's releasing like... Wait. What's releasing late June? Is it the Switch 2 or the... That's a Switch 2, not Legends. And I think it'd be cool if Legends would be a game that is going to be available at the launch for the Switch 2. You're the only one I can watch? What do you mean the only one I can watch? What does that mean? There are multiple people live right now that you probably could watch. Unless... they are all, like, age-restricted streamers. I don't think so. What do you mean with you're the only one I can watch? I don't know if I even want the Switch 2, to be honest. Yeah, I'm a bit on the fence about it as well. I don't know what I want for the Switch 2. Like, I don't think I'm buying it upon release, because it's just not going to come with a game that I'd want to buy the Switch for, right? If we ever get a Switch 2 exclusive Pokemon game, I'll definitely buy the Switch 2, but... The other streamers I watch, streaming I'm sleeping. I mean, that's fair, but I'm sure there are some people live right now that are also good Pokemon content creators that I probably follow, that I've rated before, or they rated me. Like Chuka Try, playing Scarlet Violet right now. I don't know. Oh no, man. But, I mean, if I'm the only one that streams during your awake times. You're also here in the mornings, right, Pokegamer? In the weekends at least? I mean, not every day. I'm assuming you got school going on as well. I don't know, maybe look for more European content creators. To be fair, there are European content creators that start streaming at like midnight. Just to, you know, get the American audience. Which makes sense, I don't know. Only weekend mornings, yeah. I mean, fair enough. Tomorrow will be a morning stream that I suppose you'll probably not join. Thursday evening stream again. Friday. Probably morning. What does the schedule say? I don't know. I also don't know if I'll be able to stream next Monday morning. I'm gonna go somewhere, but I don't know at what time. Yeah. I need to know that before Monday. That's fine. I sometimes got your morning stream in school. Ah, yes. Lovely. Watching streams in school. Now, while I was a big fan of YouTube, I would never ever watch YouTube in school. Like, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, Pokegamer, if you get caught watching a VTuber in school, aren't you going to get bullied to death? Like, is that a smart idea? I do not know. Maybe if you just sound only, then I guess it doesn't matter, that's fair, but... Have I got any Pokemon amiibos? I don't have amiibos. So no. I'm in America, and when you stream the Doxes hunts, it's 5 or 6 AM for me. I mean, that's just the morning streams, not necessarily Doxes, but... Yes, I guess yesterday I was hunting the oxes at your 5, 6 a.m. That's fair. I had to wake up at 6 a.m. this morning. Oh, I hate waking up at 6. Like 7 I can manage, 6 is just disgusting. And because I already, like, I'm free tomorrow, yet I already know I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m. because my clock is just like, we waking up at 7 now. No one see me because you're not allowed to use your phone, so people go to the bathroom to use their phones. Yeah, okay, but... Dude, there's no way you go to the bathroom to watch streams during school. Can't you, like, I don't know, talk to people? I don't know, I personally, I think it's so cringe that schools are banning phones nowadays. Like, I don't know. I don't watch, I just see your live. Oh, okay, fair. That's fair. Sometimes say hi. That's why I sometimes say hi and then just disappear. Now I understand. Fair enough. I think it's cringe too. Look, I understand that phones can suppress the ability to learn for students. But a couple of things. First of all, in breaks, students ain't learning crap anyway. Why can't they use their phones? And then, like, okay, yeah, sure, during the lessons they're not allowed to use their phones. And if they use their phone during the lesson, the phone gets confiscated. I fully agree to that. But why can students not use their phones during breaks? Aren't we supposed to train the students for future life? Well, I would just want to point out that in your future life, you use your phone for damn everything. Like, I don't understand. I think the meant because people take pictures of others without asking the picture. To that I have to say a couple of things. First of all, that can happen in public. I mean, is it gonna happen in school more? Perhaps. But true, if people really want to take pictures of other people, then they're gonna do that anyway. They're just gonna dodge the teachers. Like... I don't know, I think that's a pretty weak one. Teachers use their phones and I'm like, yeah. I don't know, I also think that's cringe. Like, I'm sure... Look, of course, if the students aren't allowed to have their phones, teachers need their phones, especially in the case of emergency. Maybe they use their phone for other things, but like... I do personally think if you're a teacher and your school banned phones, then don't use phones yourself. Or at least not near students. Unless you have to. Like, I don't know, I do agree that that's a bit cringe. I know my old math teacher doesn't even have a phone. Still doesn't. I know he still teaches. Does not have a phone. Well, I mean, he has a landline phone. He does not have a mobile phone. And they do dodge the teachers and do it anyway. Exactly. And like, again, okay, sure, that is an issue. But I don't know if banning phones on school ground is the solution. First of all, people use phones for a lot more things than taking pictures of other people, like socializing, for example. That happens almost exclusively online nowadays. Do you know how much fun I had during school playing Clash Royale in my breaks? Those were like the good school memories. Like, I've had a sub just start playing Candy Crush and eating in a science lab. Okay, but I don't think that sub really minded if the students did that either. Maybe they did. If that's the case, then that's cringe, but... I don't know, like, why not just sanction people that take pictures of other people really badly? I mean, sure, sometimes it might be hard to prove. But I'm pretty sure... Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that pictures have data by which phone they were taken. I don't know if you can look that up. No, actually you probably can't. Especially stuff like WhatsApp does remove that data. No, Marco, I have not. I have no clue what you're talking about, bro. I don't know, if phones in schools are actually banned because people take pictures of each other, I think that's the lamest excuse ever. Like, I get it, yeah, schools are private property, and if the rule is that you can't take pictures of each other, then that rule is enforced. But, like, people can stand in front of the school ground and just take pictures of people how much they want, and nobody's gonna stop them. Like, I don't know. It makes emo rock music very interesting. I used to be terrified of pictures. I never used to be terrified of pictures, I just can't smile. Like, I actually cannot forcibly smile, it looks terrible. I was so insecure a while back. Yeah, fair enough. Also, like, do you know how funny it is when you just have a meme that is your classmate's face because he made a weird face that you just happen to take a picture of? So funny. I still have multiple stickers on my phone, on WhatsApp, of my friends' faces when I made funny faces. In math class yesterday, we searched for students' phone because I lost it, turned out to be in a bin. How? Isn't, like, actually 4 out of 6 of my faces smile? That's creepy. Isn't rock music just someone screaming into the mic while someone else plays an electric guitar? That's heavy metal, right? Not really rock. I mean, I do think that yeah, I don't know. I think rock is a lot wider. And I listen to King Crimson. Just occasionally. I don't listen to music, apart from, you know, music by the wonderfully talented Junichi Masuda. He does some music, right? I don't know. I think so. Calm music makes me sad. Like this one? Is this calm music? Is this battle music against Rayquaza? It should not be calm music, I don't think. Or maybe people would consider it. I don't know, when I was in high school, on my school, it was like rules were allowed in the well, phones were allowed in the school, but they were not allowed to be visible in class. This is adventurous music. Fair. You know, if your phone got spotted by a teacher in class, you had to hand it in, and then you could pick it up again at 5 PM at the dean's office, right? I only once almost got my phone confiscated. There was just a teacher that was absolutely unable to keep order in the class. That was the one teacher that I was okay with being on my phone for. We had a national test again, 3 hours of reading and answering questions. Yippee! Lovely. We were supposed to bring like water, but I didn't. I would also not bring water to a 3-hour test, personally. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I only once almost had my phone confiscated. Never actually got it confiscated. I've only gotten in trouble in school once, and I was 7th grade. Ugh. We got a writing test. Cringe. Gonna write a novel? Right, sure. And the only time I got in trouble in school is... I don't know if y'all remember the game Don't Touch the Spikes. Also, that game, Don't Touch the Spikes, made 7th grade for me, probably. It was the game that I played an extreme amount. But I was actually on a freaking high score. And then my friends just started mass tapping my screen and I died because of it. I got very angry and started, you know, trying to kick my friend. I missed and I kicked his back really hard, but a janitor saw, and the janitor pulled me away. Haha. Only time I ever got in trouble in school. In year 4, I got a detention for play Truth or Dare. Did you get detention just because you were playing Truth or Dare, or did you get detention because you did something as a dare while playing Truth or Dare? There is quite a difference between the two. If you got in trouble for a dare, then yeah, fair enough, that's probably on you. I don't know. I'm gonna drink some liquid. Alright. Maybe I should too. For playing Truth or Dare, I did nothing in the game. Like, I don't know. Me personally, I genuinely think if I were to ever get detention for something I didn't do, I would just not show up. I would be like, frick you, I didn't do that. Like, bruh. That is just unjust. Teachers hate me. Is there a reason teachers hate you? And I want you to be honest, Pokegamer. Don't say no when you know damn well that there's a reason for teachers to hate you. Maybe you got in trouble for telling the truth. Maybe. I don't see how you could really get in trouble for that, but I don't know. Maybe because I'm a nerd, but other than that, no. America. Wait, are you American? Yes. No. Yes. No. No, you're not. You're European. No, you're American. Ah! It sounds American AF. You're British? Really? European schools can be like that too? I don't know, man. Yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't a teacher like nerds in their class? Like, how do teachers hate you if you're a nerd? Like, I don't know, stories like these make me think, like, am I just lucky with the school that I went to? Or do other countries really just have an absolute terrible schooling system? Because, like, I swear, crap like that does not really happen in the Netherlands. I don't know. My Spanish teacher hates you? I don't think I've ever had a teacher hate me unless I did something. Like, and I think that goes for everybody. How do you get a teacher to... Like, if a teacher hates you, you must have done something. Like, there's no way that they just hate you. Surely they are rational human beings. They got their teaching degree. Why would they just hate you? They could have also been rude because students would call me disrespectful names. Why? Can't you see what I'm wearing? I'm wearing a Korean hoodie. With some, hold on. I can do this. I can do this. Nope. That's a shadow. Nope. 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 Frick. No! Ah, there we go. Hey, look. I'm wearing pants and shoes as well. I found it. God, I don't know my toggles, man. I don't use this stuff often enough. I think it's because I was late to class 2 times, but it wasn't my fault. Okay, but like, that's valid. Also, what do you mean it wasn't your fault? Woo, baby! Woo! We're keeping the streak alive of 1 Tandemaus per stream. It was the first week of school and I didn't know the way through my school, so it's your fault. Like, I'm sorry. But like, that's a you issue, I think. Couldn't you have just followed your classmates? Or, you know, taken your time to know how the school works? I don't know, like, genuinely, you could have just followed your classmates. I forgot the numbers. 9,375. Come on, XP candy. Bulbapedia. Give it 3 M candies. I don't see any of my classmates when I walk to class. I mean, it's in between classes, right, Hexoblades? Because if it's before class starts, then you've had hours to figure out where your first class is. Like, I don't know, man. Dude, I don't know who this guy is, but he keeps playing Disney Dreamlight Village. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't have hours to figure it out. I mean, you could have just, you know, gone to school earlier. If it's your first period, and if it's not your first period, then you should be able to follow your classmates. Like, I don't know. My RS, what's RS teacher, hates me because one time I said, are we changing the seating plan? Then he threatened that if anyone else who asked him would get a detention. Nah. Nah. It's my last period. If it's your last period, Hexablades, then why couldn't you follow your classmates to class? Religious studies, you call it. Interesting. We call it religious education. RE is very... Well, yeah, I mean, if you do bilingual school, you actually call it RE. And I've heard a lot of other people call it RE as well. I've never heard it be called RS before, but fair enough. Same thing, probably. I mean, did my RE teacher hate me? Maybe, but I feel like she hated everybody. Again, none of my classmates are in my other classes, so I can't even follow them. America! Like, what kind of school system do you have over there, man? I don't understand. Y'all have such interesting schools. You call it religion? You know, the fun thing is, in Dutch we call it religious education as well, but everybody calls it religion, apart from the school. Just like gym class is officially called physical education. Nobody calls it physical education or PE, it's gym. Go bless America. We call it RE in primary, RS in secondary. That is so interesting. I'm gonna get the DLC this Friday, because why not? Understandable. Enjoy it. We call it PE. Yeah, I know. Like in English, PE makes sense. Because gym class sounds a bit weird, because a gym is already an existing thing. But the thing is, in Dutch, I don't actually know if it has a meaning, the word gym in Dutch. But that's just how you call your gym class. The gym is short for gymnastics in this context, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. I don't know. We should call it gym class in Dutch. Yeah, I know. In English, physical education is just the way that you call it. I know. And it makes sense, but in Dutch, it's a lot of, like, the PE teachers do not even call it PE. The PE teachers call it gym as well. Like, nobody calls it by the official name. You got a teacher in your school, you have a... What the heck? No? Yeah, I'm not surprised that you do, Miss Marco, for some reason. One more emo before I head out. Yeah, thanks. Alright, Hexablades. I'll see you again some other time, my man. I wanted to say Mr. Me. I stopped saying that after I said Miss. I wanted to say Mr. Me, and I was like, no wait, it's Marco. Miss Marco. That's how it happened. Never picked up. I love my school. I have a science teacher who hasn't been in, and then my other science teacher is a PE teacher. Sounds like a lovely school. Now there are like a couple of teachers that I, didn't really like myself. But I wouldn't say there's any teacher that I actually hated. Usually if I did not like a teacher, it is because I just didn't like the subject. Like there are some history teachers, like geography, Actually, I had really nice geography teachers, apart from the one in 7th grade. Yeah, and especially language teachers. Ugh, most of them I did not like, but usually it wasn't necessarily because the teacher was annoying. It was just because, or like unlikable. It was just because I hated the subject, you know. I don't know, I have had some teachers that I just didn't like because of them and how they were, but not all of them. Whoa, what did I click? My bad. I've had 6 Spanish teachers this year. The most amount of teachers I've had for one subject in a year. Okay, well, technically it's 3, but I don't think that should really count because it was a subject that was split up into 3 parts, for which we got 3 different teachers, which made sense. I've only gotten 2 teachers for the subject a couple of times, either because a teacher quit midway through, in which case we needed a new teacher, or because we got like a intern teacher or something. 2 is the most I've ever had for a subject in 1 year. Like, I remember especially like math and Dutch, we had teachers swap throughout the middle of the year, but after that very rarely. We've had 5 math teachers this year? Dang. I don't know, yeah, like, the most amount of teachers because of substitution happening I've ever had in a year was 2. I mean, unless a teacher substituted for, like, 1 lesson. Like, ignoring those, right? My most is, like, 4 or 5. Dang. Like, we have teacher shortages in the Netherlands, but we don't just swap teachers on a dime like that. That's crazy. I'm ignoring those, yeah. How do you just have, like, so many different teachers in a year? That's crazy. For 1 subject? Crazy. Does it just happen? Yes, Mr. Me, it just happens. No evolution cutscene for it. Unless it participated in a battle, I think. Then there's an evolution cutscene, I don't know. It's a weird one, to be fair. Yes, Hexler Marco is called Mr. Me. Did I say the wrong name? I don't know, man. I probably called you by the wrong name. Yeah, I mean, I'm tired, okay? I'm on my 3rd sandwich. I woke up at 6 AM. It is 9 PM. I've been awake for 15 hours. Leave me alone. I woke up at 5, Hex? Well, that sounds like a you problem. My usual wake-up time is like 9. If it's not 10. I don't know, like I said, it's only 10 more... 10 more? 10 more. 10 more Tuesdays I have to wake up early. You're either a nerd or mean. What do you mean by that? Either a nerd or mean. What do you mean by that? Huh? In my school, we have 5 sets, and in maths, I started in set 4 with, I had 2 teachers, then I moved to set 2 and I had 1 teacher. What the frick are sets? That is something completely new to me. I mean, yeah, if you keep switching classes, then you're gonna get a lot of teachers in a year. Yeah, that makes sense. I never swapped classes. How smart you are, basics? Very interesting. Basically, very interesting. The reason I had so many teachers is because we had one who left and he had like a lot of substitutes who didn't like us. There was about 4 people in the class and at one point it was only me. Nice. I mean, in the Netherlands, would you have 4 different types of math? But while you can switch between them, that does happen rarely. And not multiple times in a year. Alone in a class. Sounds awful. Imagine getting private lessons from a teacher. That just sounds weird. Like you can't slack off. You have to pay attention. Because they are there in your face, you know. I don't know, I think in 8th grade we had like a class of 19, which was like the smallest class I've ever been in, apart from Greek. We had Greek in a class of 9 because there were only 9 kids who chose Greek, so they couldn't really make the class much smaller. That was the smallest class I've been in, I think, 9. I was alone. I was face to face with a teacher for an hour a day, right in my face. He was a good guy, so it's okay. I'm not fair. Like, that's gonna depend on the teacher so badly. Yeah, I don't know. I've had Greek class with only 9 students, or children, peers, classmates. 9 in total. Like that was chill. That was really nice. Mr. Me, only finding out just now? That's so interesting, bro. Spanish, I had my first and second teacher leave, and then we had 3 teachers teach us. Then one of them changed, which is how I had 6 Spanish teachers, half of which don't speak Spanish. That is so interesting. I mean, that definitely just sounds like a teacher shortage issue, which I'm pretty sure is a thing globally for everything, apart from like history. I literally went deaf in one ear before in class. Like, I took a deep breath and then air just stopped working. I've done something similar. I mean, it depends. I hear too much, it hurts. Yeah, I don't know. I once had my ear be plugged. Okay. Your Pokemon battle hard and has returned to you. Again, second time this stream that the Pokemon got kicked out of a gym, and I have notifications on for that for some reason. The freak. It's hurt, like, actually it's scary? That's very interesting. We have too many history teachers in my school. Yeah, well, here's the thing. There's a massive teacher shortage everywhere, apart from in history. Because if you go to university to study history, guess what is basically literally the only job you can do? Become a teacher. Is like the only thing you can do with a history degree is become a history teacher. And that's why there's never a shortage of history teachers. It's so funny. But it's like basically the only thing you can do with history is become a history teacher. I had a French teacher stop my science class. Yeah. I mean, sciencey subjects like math, science, physics, there's usually a shortage of those, I'm pretty sure. I don't know about languages, actually. I really do not know about languages. What can you do when you study a language? You can become a translator. A human translator. I don't know. That's one I never really thought about. I don't know if there's a big shortage on language teachers. What can you do when you study math? I feel like if you study math, you can do like you can work at like almost any company as a data scientist. Right? You can become a human calculator. Maybe. I don't know, I feel like with math you can just become a data analyst, which is necessarily in like every single job basically, or every single company, every single field. I don't know. What can you do when you study music? Well, maybe you should have thought about that before studying music. You become a human metronome, yes, of course. Become the metronome, right. There's one teacher my entire school collectively hates. As in your school, as in the students, or also the rest of the teachers? Because we had a janitor that was collectively hated by literally everyone in the school, including teachers, other janitors, students, management. Everybody hated them, but they couldn't fire him. Pretty sure he's like on his final year right now, or his second to last year. Students and some teachers. Okay, that's fair. Any particular reason? I don't know, we had some teachers that weren't liked by many students. I've heard from somebody that my old English teacher got fired, which I didn't like her, but like I understood where her frustration came from because we did have an absolute garbage class that she had to teach. So, you know, I understood. It was annoying, but I understood. She's horrible and people have given her a name. Okay, but what makes her horrible? You can say that she's horrible, but like what makes a person horrible? Is she too strict? Is she like actually mean to students, which probably is illegal? Like, I don't know, what do you mean with horrible? Ah! Almost walked into the Tandemaus. The students in my school doesn't really like any teacher. Except for... You're so weird, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. We had one teacher that was school-wide loved. Like, that was just the best teacher that we had in our school. Then he passed away from cancer. Like, bruh. The one teacher that passes away from cancer is, of course, like, genuinely the nicest teacher in school. That's just, like, unfortunate, bro. Damn. She says you bully here if you say to someone you look like a piece of paper. Okay, but I don't understand how that makes you dislike a teacher. R.I.P. epic teacher, yeah. I don't know. Like, most teachers, like, it really just depends on the type of student, right? Some students like to just be ignored, and some students want a lot of attention, and, you know, teachers have to play in on that. Can't be everybody's favorite teacher. No one knows where it came from. I don't, at least. Yeah, okay, but again... I mean, yes, it's a bit odd, but it does... If a teacher thinks that calling somebody a piece of paper is bullying, that doesn't make me instantly hate the teacher. Sure, it makes me look at the teacher being like, ugh, it's a bit of a weird one. Like, I don't know. Someone likes a teacher because they get called a piece of paper. That's absolutely not what I said. What? Can we switch subjects? I have bad memories with school. Marco, I swear to God, you have bad memories with everything. Like, bruh. We can't just keep dodging subjects because you don't like anything. I do not hacks. Right. Unfortunately, school is something that literally everybody experiences, so it's quite a broad topic that we can talk about because we all know about it. Mentally bad? Well, then I'm sorry. I mean, what would you like to talk about, Marco? You can come up with a great other topic that everybody is interested in or has experience with. Schools make me so incomprehensibly insecure. Yeah, I Personally, I don't know if that is school's doing or your own doing or your classmates doing. I don't know. But I don't know. Yeah, exactly. A game that barely anybody knows anything about in this chat. So that's not a great conversation topic. Dry grass, ah yes. Again, something that barely anybody in this chat knows anything about. Now, if you were talking about a specific, like, Pokemon thingy or something, maybe, you know, maybe. I like skincare and hair. Again, stuff that I know nothing about. We had her for one science topic, and all she did was give us a book to read. To this day, I still don't know about cells. Okay, that is a beautiful, weird teaching method. Although, Pokegamer, me personally, I would rather read my information from books than listen to people and practice with the information from the book. I could have done the entirety of high school without teachers. I could have. Not everybody could have, but I could have. And I would have probably preferred that to actually having teachers. I know that that doesn't work for a lot of people, but for me it would have worked. So I don't know if I would have necessarily hated that teacher. It depends on exactly what the teacher does with you reading the book. I don't know. I just ordered some skincare from Mila. Small skin-colored daughters. Very interesting. I don't really do skincare. I wash my face a couple of times a week, you know? Actually, twice a day. With, you know, just a cloth and some water. That's about it. That's about it in terms of skincare. Yeah, I don't think anybody here knows what that means, Marco. I think most people in this chat are males that absolutely do not do skincare. Could be wrong, but I don't know. People try to piss her off by saying strawberries. There are so many theories of why. That's very funny. I swear to God, you do more skincare than my mom. Probably not. My mom actually does do skincare, like every morning and evening. Is that something you do in the evening? I don't know. She at least does it every morning. You do in the evening? Alright. Well, I genuinely didn't know if that was a thing or not. Whether people do skincare in the evening, apparently, so. I don't know, man. I can't put makeup on that stuff. That's a friend of mine. Bro just fully doxed one of his friends. Right. Smart ID, Mr. Me. Uh-huh. I've also done that hacks. Y'all are so smart, bro. Y'all are so smart. He's all over TikTok. He is? And he's a friend of you? That's crazy, bro. I don't think I've ever had one of my friends go viral before. I have actually made 2 of my friends reach the news. Once. But other than that, that didn't go viral or anything. Hey, my friend, I just like his vids because it's a funny meme. Then why did you say he's a friend of yours? Huh? Reach the news? Yes. So, the local youth news, not local, national youth news, has something where every day you can send in a picture to be featured on the weather page, right? Surely that exists in other countries as well. And one day, our school decided, our elementary school, this was like 4th grade, I don't know. Oh, we're gonna go out with all 3rd and 4th grades. 4th and 5th grades, I don't know. We're gonna go out with all of them, and we're gonna create pictures to send into the news, and then maybe the news will pick one of us. Oh, nobody ever did it, really. But this one specific day in school we did. But like, I don't care if you did it, but does it exist for you? Not many people do it, but I just wonder if it exists. So, I was the cameraman for my 2 friends who stood behind a tree, and like were peeking around the tree, and that was our picture. Beautiful photography, and I took the picture. I was not credited. But they made it to the news. Their picture got chosen that day. It's pretty cool. That was kind of cool. Yo, Lucario, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you, bro. You're joining kind of late. I have 9 minutes of sandwich left, and then I will be ending stream. But enjoy your time here. I'll be back again other days as well. How are you doing? 10 out of 10 of photography. I made the picture. I made a picture that made it onto the news. How many people can say that? I mean, sure, it's one of those weather pictures. But like... You're good? Nice, nice. I'm doing good. Got 1 shiny Tandemaus today, you know. Continuing the chain of getting 1 Tandemaus per stream. 3 weeks in a row. Unless we get another shiny today, then we break the chain. I wouldn't mind that. I'm guessing your favorite Pokemon is Haxorus. Great guess. Yes, I wonder how you could have guessed that. Oh, you didn't hydrate. I didn't even read that, bro. I can't read. You look so cool. I appreciate it. Made it on myself, actually. I think it's Lapras, you know. To be fair, I did catch a rank 48 Lapras today, which is pretty cool, because it's pretty doing dang good in GBL right now. And tournaments. Look, I have a shiny one as my partner right now. Fair enough. Lovely boots. Lovely. What do you mean, Mr. Me? What did I tell you? What did I not tell you? I'm confused. Just selling some 5 stars? Fair enough. Once you finish, can I give you a shiny gift? No, I cannot connect my game to the internet or I will lose my gimme goal raids. And I already have all shinies. Apart from specific forms, so I'm good, bro. You keep your shinies. I am missing exactly 130 shinies. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I know, there's a video on my YouTube channel in which I caught all 878 unique shiny Pokemon, I think. Nah, I don't really use shinies at all, actually. I just have them in Pokemon Home as a massive collection. Bro's 115 years old? Yes. Marco, we do not ask for doxing information in this stream. There's a Tyranitar boss raid coming out on Friday. Yeah, I'll just say it again. I can't connect my game to the internet or I'll lose my Gimme Ghoul raids. I also do not see what I would want to do with a Tyranitar. You find the Zoroark? Nice, dude. Nice. I mean, you got it in like 4 or 5 sandwiches. It's not too bad. 142. Oof. So close, Marker. Actually, genuinely close. I don't know, can you imagine how long it's gonna take me to find a shiny Mousehold Archie? That Zoro has peanuts compared to how long this Mousehold is gonna take. Yeah, at least Sinisty and Poltergeist, you can get outbreaks for those, but you can't do that for Tandemaus or Mousehold. This is gonna be just like the longest hunt that I'm gonna do. That is not mythical or Gimme Ghoul probably. I feel like even Doxes is faster than this. Probably. Yeah, I think so. Mate, what the frick is going on in YouTube chat, man? Like, actually, bruh. Bruh. I'm about to just close YouTube chat, man. I'm about to close stream in about 4 minutes. Jirachi when? You know, if you donate $300 Pokegamer, I'll shiny hunt Jirachi this week. Sure. I'm gonna have to spend money on that thing. That's gonna be fun. Please do shiny Sobble Sunday. I unfortunately already have shiny Sobble, so I don't think I'll be doing that. But welcome to stream, Parker. No thanks. Yeah, exactly. I have to buy a lot of stuff if I want to shiny hunt Jirachi, so I'll do that in the future. Get 1,000 Sobble Sand? Nah, I'm good. Let me first get every other shiny that I'm still looking for, you know? Can I get a feature on stream? Can you invite me to your podcast? I do not have a podcast, my man. Huh? Bruh. I'm like a very devoted fan. Somewhat, sure. Maybe. He's gonna leave me behind. Do you blame him, Marco? I'm like a content machine. Then how about you make a YouTube channel and start streaming or making content yourself, Marco, if you're such a content machine? Shiny Dada's a root release in the next 30 years? No. What is the oldest form of a Pokemon that does not have a shiny yet? Is it Victini? Probably. Don't know what else it could be. You can be cameraman and sponsor. Right. That was the first shiny I ever called in Scarlet Violet. Full odds was Lechonk. Got it. That was the first Pokemon I called it in Scarlet Violet, actually. Was a shiny Lechonk. It is Victini. Fair. Fortune, by the way, guys, is indeed a weird name, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It's not what I would name it personally, probably. Like, imagine not having a legit freaking OT shiny Galarian Articuno, like... Oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, you did write it down pretty weirdly. Yeah, it's the name. It's decided. Understandable. Understandable. Oh god, you guys. No, he's British. It'll be... Oh, jolly gosh. You guys. I can't do accents, man. When I was younger, I would always say I would name my child Facebook. That's not gonna be happening. Do I have Shiny Charm? Of course I have Shiny Charm. How many Shiny Charms do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I deleted those Shiny Charms, actually. 5, 6, 7. I don't have one in that game. 8, 9. 10, 11, 12? I think I have about 12 Shiny Charms. That's the amount that I can count. I'll probably have 12 Shiny Charms. What are shinies you haven't caught? Well, if you go into the description, Parker Place, you can go to a checklist to see what shinies I do and do not have. 3-year-old me was crazy, yeah, exactly. Anyway, we got one shiny Tandemaus again today. I mean, if we're just talking about individual species, I have every single shiny you can shiny hunt, apart from Gimmighoul, Goldengo, Jirachi, and Manaphy. Alright, and with that, I think I'm gonna be ending... What's your YouTube? Actually, literally, Archie, 2 messages above you the message you sent. Like, bruh. Shiny partner Pikachu in Eevee and Let's Go Home demo? Yeah, exactly. That's what the Nightbolt messages are for. Wait. First? What do you mean first? First? First to what? Posture check? Oh god, actually. My posture is absolutely awful. I needed that posture check pretty badly, holy crap. I said sauce like 20 times and I just kept autocorrecting to issues. Lovely. Alright, well, y'all have a nice rest of your day, guys. I'll be back again tomorrow with a morning stream and Thursday again with an evening stream. So, I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you guys again some other time.